Yeah. Vacant. Where is the goddamn butthole? That's the real question. The real fucking question. My food's here. Lads. I mean, Chat's food's here. You guys ready to eat, Chat? Oh my god. What the hell? Well, that's some League of Legends for you now. You hear? Thanks, partners. No. Serious? Oh my god. No! Oh my god, that cannon. Are you fucking kidding me? Did you guys see that piece of shit? He was going crazy for Kate and they all just turned. Coordinated kill.
Oh, my mic was not plugged in this whole time. Alright, I was talking, but no one could hear me. Alright, well, I'm back. As I was saying, I was playing versus Bill with the new Phoenix deck, playing Dragon, and we played a couple games, and I just kind of got tired, so decided to just watch Bill play against Dream. And we see Bill running into Shameful Display, Rumormonger wins, and then we see a debate. Dream bids to win, Bill bids 5, Dream gets 2 honor. We see Dream pitch a Fury, but we see a second Fury and Embrace. Censure, Court Games, Benton's. We see Bill was second player and he got passing fate, so he has 7 banked up fate right now. Just kind of getting a feel for what this matchup's going to look like. You know, people were saying, you know, Scorpion might be not favored anymore, or, you know, Phoenix still can't beat them. Let's find out. Let's see some games in action. So we see a Pathfinder's Blade coming down now that he knows the coast might be clear. Although he knows there is a Fury, so maybe he's just gonna scout and then draw the Fury out. Knows there's no display of power. Runs into Meditations. Bill, pretty good for Bill. He's gonna immediately get to burn the Pathfinder's Blade. And then he's gonna Fury here. Actually, he might not Fury. I don't think I would Fury here unless my opponent threatened to break. There's not really a reason. My opponent just has 3. And he's just gonna get an Honor and Illusionist. Do I care? Hey, what's up, Woodwin? Bill's playing 4Dream. This isn't a league match, this is just for fun. I should edit this. Let me edit this title. Alright, so 4Dream got the break on Meditations with he edicted the Fury, and then he court games the other court games. So he ends up taking the break, and then we see a Bill play Tadaka with 5 Fate. Alright, so we're gonna see Tadaka 5 Fate fight Shoju 3 Fate. And we see 4Dream say fight me. I know, yo Corey, they're one-upping me. I've just moved to 4 Fate meta and they're already going to 5. I'm just getting beat up here. So we see Embrace the Void on Tadaka and on Shoju to just keep generating fate because both characters have so much on them. We see Shrine Maiden show up with Clarity. Clarity discards Let Go. You know, Shrine Maiden's a pretty balanced card I hear. Pay 1 for a 1/1 and then you get to draw 2 cards. We're going to see Shrine Maiden poke in here. Shrine Maiden hits Seeker Cache. So currently the events that are off for 4Dream are Policy Debate, Court Games, and Forged Edict. You know, 3 pretty powerful events. So, at the moment, all the Dishonor effects are still live minus court games. So, Fate Worse Than Death on Tadaka would be very strong. Let's see, we got Fate Worse Than Death, For Shame, Way of the Scorpion are all live right now. So we can see a Charged Sukune here. Charged Sukune would be very strong. He's contesting water, so you could charge Prodigy. Bill is down to 6 honor. We see a second Shrine Maiden, but that one discards 3 cards. So a second Let Go, a Censure, a Charge. Bill being unlucky, you know, he went 33% on his Shrine Maiden hits. Dream is trying to figure out what he wants to do. He's on Crab Splash, so if he has a Watch Commander, he should put it on Shoju. And then when he does this political rumble, Shoju will just get on in. Interesting. Okay, so 4Dream just moves Soci-Illusionist in because it's going to get bowed. It is a use of a favorable ground that I don't really like. Having the favorable ground might be useful later on, where you can move Shoju into a conflict and attempt to kill Tadaka maybe. And here comes a storm. Yeah, so storm gives it, you know, it's 3 to 4, but then the stronghold is gonna let storm go up to 4 to 4. So 4 Dream passes. So Bill's just gonna win. Okay, so we see a debate between Bill. This Maiden looks like it's on 3 then, because he must have doubled up on the same one. Yeah, 3 to 4. Both players bid 1. Yep, there's 2 Fate Worse Than Death. If he just takes 1 Fate Worse Than Death, then Fate Worse Than Death is now offline. We see 2 copies of Calling in Favors. We see a copy of Charge. We see 2 copies of For Shame. Interesting that Bill must have another policy debate here. I find it very suspect that Bill would choose Pathfinder's Blade. If Bill just discards Fate Worse Than Death, then 4 Dream can't play it. Interesting. 4 Dream passes. Okay, so 4 Dream's gonna go second. He's gonna get his political attack on his own. The thing is here that Tadaka can attack. Tadaka attacking is insane, actually. Probably just gonna see political air here. I would do political air maybe, and then you can keep the bids down to 1. Political air allows you to beat display because it just nets even. You lose 1 for unopposed, and then you lose 1 from the... Oh no, wait, he doesn't have Watch Commander, so it's just +1. I like challenging Earth also. Actually, challenging the ring, one of the rings with Fate is probably right here, because then you get 2 Fate next turn. Yeah, I like air here. Fate's Mind's shameful though. That is just the worst. Oh, a rumor monger is here though. So he should activate Shoju first. He didn't take Fate Worse Than Death because Fortune didn't have the Fate to play it. But Shoju should target Tadaka first. And then you can For Shame. You can't double For Shame. Oh no, you don't For Shame. You wave the Scorpion. There's the way of the Scorpion. Court games. Now he can't play the second way of the Scorpion. You should Shoju first here, right? So you Shoju first. If he court games, you remove with the... Yeah, like I think Fortune actually had the kill here. All he had to do is if he sequences it differently, so you Shoju first. That puts the debuff on Tadaka. Then if Bill court games, Illusionist will remove the honored status, and then you can wave the Scorpion to kill him immediately. Yeah, I think he had the kill. Like, he has a calling in favors for the fan also. I think 4Dream could have killed Tadaka there. So, here's Fushisho. Illustrious Plagiarist is pretty sweet, actually. Currently, it's Court Games. Court Games is the top event right now. Like, I think 4Dream just missed sequence, and I think Bill only blocked because he forgot Rumonger's ability. I think he thought he was safe from the with the shameful. Okay, so 4Dream bids 5. He's just gonna go for a conquest victory here. Not about this bid 1 life. I wonder if he has Cloud the Mind here for Tadaka. That would be really what he wants. He missed the opportunity to use his Illusionist to remove the status token on Shoju. He should have done that before it died. So Bill clouds the Plagiarist. Plagiarist didn't... Oh, he got clouded in a draw step. Okay. That's smart by Bill. We see Political run into Manicured on Void. Bill probably doesn't defend this, and then he's going to display this. He had fate, Corey. So he had 3 fate. Yeah, so he had 3 fate after playing Plagiarist with 3, so that's 10. Yeah, it would win. So I think Tadaka's gonna get Fate Worse Than Death here. So there's a Cloud on Shoju. We're gonna see Fate Worse Than Death on Tadaka here, I believe. Yeah, okay, so there's Fate Worse Than Death on Tadaka. And so we see Shoju is running in here. Currently the bird is winning because it's just a 6-6. But we know that that 4Dream has multiple for shames. Bill should clarity here. Bill should definitely clarity with his stronghold. Or one from his hand before it gets bowed by for shame. Although he could be trying to bait a Dishonor effect and then a for shame and try and bait it. Oh, did he? Oh, yep, okay, cool. Plays Clarity of Purpose. Okay, so Clarity did get played. Alright, this is for Woodwin. I got you. So we see spies at court come out here. After Shoju got up to 8 by just being 7 plus 1 and then double activation. Discards Clarity and Benton's Touch at random. Stronghold's still active. We can see a political. Okay, cool. So political water hits pilgrimage. We're probably gonna see a defense here. See defense, and then Bill should flashback clarity. If he has an edict for the clarity, that would be ideal. But no, he can't play edict. He has dishonored status tokens on his 2 courtiers. I think he's trying to decide if he wants to defend. The problem is if you don't defend here, you're definitely going to take the military rate because the bird is still going to be standing. So we see clarity of purpose come out here. I think maybe he's trying to protect his palace. Maybe he's gonna try and defend the palace here, so he chose not to defend pilgrimage. Yeah, right, so it's unshameful, so he just decides that he wants to protect his palace. What is happening here? This can't possibly be right. What? I think if Forging just stands and defends Shameful display, he's fine. Now Bill just goes and breaks Shameful. Bill wins favor too. Yo, what's up, Grady? Wait, this attack is also lose. Grody hitting Bill with the traitor. So we see Embrace taking the fate off. Bill's up to 6 fate right here. And Sukune just shows up because the bird is pretty cool. We see double blackmail, fawning diplomat, and illusionist. That's a pretty sick flop from Fordream. He's going second, but we just might see a political stronghold break here. So we see Forgery by one artist and a illusionist, leaving himself 3 fate. Maybe to play some attachments or to try and find Cloud the Mind. We see Embrace the Void come out on Satoshi. Bill just has a billion fate because of these embraces. He's picked up 4 fate from Tadaka. Sorry, Tadaka avoided and fate worse than. So he's picked up 3 from Tadaka and 3 from 3 from Tadaka, 2 from Shoju. We are gonna see him pick up some more fate off the Satoshi if he survives. The thing is, these like filler cards before, they used to be real draws. Now they're like, they don't count as like a real draw because the draw step that you waste drawing this one card, you just use then your stronghold to flashback a spell. So like it's not even that big of a deal that one of your draw steps is replaced by this kind of medium card, right? Like this lower impact for the turn card. Probably gonna see political, maybe political with Sukune. Yeah. Shrine Maiden draws you real cards too, and you know the Embrace is a spell also that is hit by Shrine Maiden. Baronfell, I don't think, obviously the combination is strong, but I think what makes the combination strong is that the 2 cards work well outside of each other. The cards, you know, the cards are all playable outside of each other, which is why I think that, you know, the combo, while the combo itself is very, very strong, right, it's just strong also because it's not just dead cards while you're trying to set it up. Gertie, this is kind of a No Man's style of Scorpion, where it's Crab Splash and, you know, you take a more controlling route, but you can also play aggro. I think getting out ahead of the Phoenix is how Scorpion's gonna start approaching the matchup. I could be wrong, you know, Widwin said he's been testing it and such. So we'll see. I'm asking him. Woodwin's watching, but he doesn't have any sound. We see Bill challenging Earth here. So events that are off for Scorpion: Way of the Scorpion, or so let's see, Policy Debate, Court Games, Edict, Way of the Scorpion, Fate Worse Than Death, Calling in Favors, and Spies in Court. So For Shame is still on. Foredream does not defend. Is he just going to take the break here? Woodwin saying that he's still Dishonors, but he's on Dragon Splash and he hasn't played as many games. That's fair. So Bill uses Censure to cancel charge. Foredream is probably trying to charge Fawning Diplomat. We see Satoshi being activated. Finds Concho District. Oh no! Is this how it's gonna go? So, alright. Real quick, sorry guys. I'm watching I was watching something else. So, Earthring resolves. We see Forging discards Fate Worse and Death at random. We see Against the Waves being used to bow the Illusionist. And now he plays a second Against the Waves, bowing the Plagiarist. This card is just fucking bullshit. Yeah, Bill has entrenched under his stronghold. Like, Against the Waves is... it gives you more flexibility, Corey, to not flashback one. But I could agree. Maybe he didn't. Maybe you save one in your hand. But the advantage here is you can. The advantage here is you can go ahead and flashback a different spell, like Clarity, maybe. We have 15 cards in hand for Foredream. I don't even know how many of those he could actually play. Yeah, this Chondro was just like the nail in the coffin. Yeah. Spirit Caller does not like this pack between between Against the Waves and Karmic Twist. Really awkward. So here's the political error come out from Foredream. This doesn't do anything. Bill has Solemn Scholar. So Bill has Solemn Scholar and Conjo to protect this attack. He technically doesn't even need to defend with Satoshi. Interesting that he chooses to use Solemn Scholar to bow. Actually, defending with Satoshi doesn't matter. He can just play Clarity now. Right? There's a Clarity in here? Yeah, you just play Clarity. He could also play Benton's Touch, bowing his Solemn Scholar. And that's gonna be it. What a... So Fortune says he has 3 playable cards out of his 15. What fantastic design. Just absolutely great design. Where this card is sitting on the field, not in the conflict, all throughout the turn. He has 15 cards and he can only play 3. And so that's kind of an example of you know, the example of Phoenix just outlasting and just kind of make, you know, this stupid card just sitting on the field and never can do it. You know, we saw Clarity being flashed back, Clarity doing a lot of work this matchup. You know, Against the Waves just being an insane card, so we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for tonight. I just wanted to kind of cast one game, get people an idea of what you know the matchup looks like now. You know, it's cool to kind of cast these games and see how, you know, the matchup might evolve or see how it might need to change. But you know, when you have 15 cards in your hand and you can only play 3, it's really awkward.